Yeah, well, hi, friends. Doc South here, and I just thought I'd get this said. With this COVID situation going on, there's a lot of opportunity within this pandemic to do an awful lot of good. You get right down to it, there is. There's so much that needs doing. I know. It came to mind to me this was probably a year and a half ago now. It was my job at my store to watch the door, make sure people came in with a mask, wearing a mask. It was our company policy, and I don't know, I think I did a pretty good job of it. And I'd see people coming out of the store or coming in. There was one lady came in one day, and big old grin on her face. She put her mask on, but she also asked if I could get her a shopping cart. So I went and got a shopping cart. She was putting on her mask, and she was opening up the back door to her car, and she was in the back seat of her car. There were all these aluminum trays of obviously food that she prepared. And I remember I said, "What's with all the food there?" She says, "Well, that's why I want the cart, young man." When she called me young man, I did want to maybe make sure she was wearing glasses so she could see to drive, because I'm older than dirt. But the thing is that aside, she said, "You supermarket workers are working so darn hard, and I just thought I'd make you some nice food. I got a nice lasagna here. There's some baked ziti. What do you say? Do you want it?" I said, "Well, you don't have to ask me twice, but you better check inside, with management." But I don't know why they'd say no. She said, "Well, good enough." Says, and she went in, and there's these two big tubs of food for us, macaroni and cheese with ham in it and stuff. Oh, man. That was great. And and she said, "I just want to say thank you, to all of you for working so hard in a bad situation." I said, "Well, you're welcome." A lot of thank yous and you're welcomes don't hurt either. They're coin of the realm under these conditions. And it was just great to see that lady. And she said she was heading down to the state police barracks in hope she was going to get some food to them. I think there was a rescue squad service. I think she was going to go get them some food. She was passing out the food like crazy. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. And then there was one lady one day come out of the store. She had two or three shopping carts full of food, overflowing. And right away, a person might say, "Oh my gosh, look at her hogging all that food in the middle of this pandemic." And you know what she was doing? She was shopping for the old folks on her street. And she wanted, that's why she bought all that food. Those folks, it would have been too dangerous for them to go at that time. It would have been too dangerous for them to go get the food. But this lady was a godsend to them. And she said there was 5 or 6 houses on her street that had people that were elderly, and would have been rough for them to go out shopping. She took care of that. I don't know. What else? I know I've said this before, there was a paramedic came in one Sunday morning. Oh my God, he was disheveled. And I know I've mentioned this story, but it bears repeating. He was really, beaten up by his duty night that night. But I can guarantee you, he was back his next duty night. He was out there in whatever city he served, doing the best he could. And bless his heart for it. There's an awful lot of room right now for kind words and good deeds. And I mean, you can be a regular Eagle Scout. What was the Boy Scout motto? Do a good deed daily. That's actually good advice. It wouldn't even hurt. Do a good deed hourly. You could almost keep a little card in your pocket. Okay, I said something kind to someone. Check mark. Good deed for that hour. Whatever. There's a million things you can do. a million things you can do. And I just checking in on people. Are you all right? You know, for maybe that elderly lady who lives by herself, she might be too proud to say she needs help for one thing or another. But you get to talking to her, maybe you'll find out that she's low on firewood or something in her house or what have you. See what I mean? See what I mean? It's not a bad thing to do. And well, my videos are roughly are done with this in mind, trying to be cheerful and showing people that perhaps all isn't lost, that there are good things in the world too. That tends to keep you on the healthy side as well. All right, so I'm just saying, think of what you can do and then go do it. And you'd be surprised how, besides how happy it will make others, how happy it will make you. You'll see. You'll see. Okay. It's a good habit to get into, pandemic or no, but especially with the pandemic. Good idea. Just thought I'd say. I got that off my chest. Yes, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Okay, and remember the Boy Scout motto, do a good deed daily. And then you can go back to being a stinker, if you want. But, you'll find it's hard to do. Yeah, after you do something really nice, it's awful hard to return to being a creep. It's true. Well, you'll see. You'll see. God knows I should talk some of the stuff I've done. So, okay, we'll see you later. Thank you. God bless. Bye now.